Multi-agent systems usually fail for a reason that has nothing to do with the model. They fail because the organization is wrong. Every framework hands you one architecture, and every problem gets bent to fit it. But work has a shape of its own. Graph engineering designs that shape. So treat the organization as a graph. Agents and humans are nodes. Delegation, review, and escalation are typed edges. What you engineer is the topology, and the absence of an edge is a design decision, not an omission. What is disconnected carries as much intent as what is connected. Every topology answers the same 10 questions. Who does the work? Who can talk to whom? Who can command whom? Where iteration is allowed? Who approves progression? Where a human is required? And when the work is finished. The paper maps 15 patterns, one per organizational problem. The patterns are not inventions. Directed workflows, actor systems, and supervisor trees predate this by decades. The contribution is the mapping, which shape answers which problem, and that choosing it belongs to the organization, not the vendor. Two of them side by side. Pattern 6 is a hypothesis swarm, several agents each assigned a different explanation, feeding evidence to a verifier whose job is to falsify. Look at what is missing. There's no edge between the investigators, because two agents that can talk can converge on each other's error. Now pattern 5, incident command. Same blocks and every edge runs both ways because a commander needs one coherent picture in real time. More communication is not better. Correct communication is. Pattern 10 is the one that scales. A chief executive agent, a coordinator, fleet managers under that, bounded worker fleets under them. Reports compressed on the way up. The chief executive does not communicate with 50 workers. That is coordination cost, compressed. Pattern 10, instantiated. 4 Claude sessions, each in its own pane, and a 5th pane that is the board they report to. Watch the shape of it. The chief executive posts the aim, then sends exactly one message down to its one direct report. The fleet manager splits the work and sends 2 orders down. The workers never talk to each other because they have no edge to talk over, and nothing reports back by message. Every result goes onto the board because a message can be missed and a post cannot. That is about a minute of real time, sped up here. Here is that same run as the board recorded it, 1 line per post, seconds from the first. The chief executive opens the board. Within 10 seconds all 3 have checked in. The order goes down 1 tier, then 2. Both workers report verified within a few seconds of each other, independently, which is the whole point of giving them no edge. The manager certifies and only then does the chief executive close it. About a minute, end to end. And what those 2 workers checked were 2 claims this video makes, that the cap is 3, and that the catalog has 15 patterns. So, build that shape against Rysh's own roadmap. 5 epics become 5 units. The template lays a roadmap manager over a chief executive, a fleet manager per unit. 3 workers under each. 22 agents, 4 tiers. And this is a dry run. The count arrives before anything opens and before anything is spent. Now scale out instead of down. 1 fleet per epic, 22 of them, registered against a live session. Every one of those registrations opened exactly nothing, and the command says so itself. A registered fleet is metadata, a name, a state, a board, a member list. Because running is the part that is bounded. The registry caps concurrent fleets at 3. Promote 3 and they go up. Ask for a 4th and it is refused. And the refusal names the 3 already running, instead of queuing quietly and looking like success. 2 precisions. This recording moves registry state and launches no agents. The measured run did. On the 11th of August 2026, 22 fleets registered. 3 brought up, 4 agents each, 12 live Claude sessions, 12 Git work trees, 0 failures, and 19 refused by the same cap. And the cap is a constant in the registry, not a rule in the driver. That is the general move, and it is why topology deserves the same review rigor as code. Structure gives guarantees that hold even when an agent misbehaves. An agent with no edge to production cannot deploy, however convinced it is that it should. Parallel nodes with no lateral edge cannot contaminate each other's thinking. None of it depends on a model behaving well. And now the part that usually goes missing. Rysh's worktree isolation is file isolation on your machine. Not containers, not sandboxes, not remote execution. The board is a monitoring view, not an audit log. The chart arranging agents into a chief executive, managers, and workers is in-house tooling on shipped pernivs, not a shipped orchestrator. The registry and the fleet commands you just watched are merged on the development branch, not in a numbered release. And we do not claim fully autonomous multi-agent delivery. These patterns make an agent organization governable. A different promise from unattended.